Welcome to the new sound of the word family method. For this exercise, you will need the following. As always, a list of words with the desired sound, an exercise book, a pencil, a rubber, a red pen, a trigger card, it could be a post-it note, and some props. For today, I've got a box and a dog. You can be more creative, but let's have a look at what we can do as we go along. So as in each word family method exercise, you will have a list of words ready with the desired sound, in this case a short O sound, written in the middle of the list. It could be on a mini whiteboard, it could be on a piece of paper, in a different color. The words are aligned so that the pattern is in the middle, and then on the left and on the right, you will have the remaining letters written in a different tone, ideally dark black or dark blue. We've got 10 words today. So the first step is to ask your child to read the words and then to notice the pattern. Once they've noticed the pattern, they need to say the pattern and say the sound the letter or the letters make. And the next step is to build all 10 words using the alphabetic letters. Refer to my alphabet arc setting video to know how to set the arc, because that is also a part of the task, but I will not repeat it in each single exercise. So let's start with pulling our sound, which is O. We will be working by keeping this sound in front of us and pushing and pulling it down as we make up each word. So the first word is dog. The child will pull D, push O, and pull G. They need to say each sound as they pull each letter. Then they need to put it back in the correct places. Let's make sure that this happens. And we pull the pattern down. The next word is cot. Again, K, push O, T. The word is cot. Let's make sure that they will say each word at the end. And so on, and you will go through all the 10 words. Once you've got that completed, the next part is to write the words from dictation. So your child will use a pencil for easy correction. They need to have the rubber handy and a red pen later on. You will dictate the words. Obviously, the children cannot see the words. So let's start with a dog. They have to say it as they write it. D, O, G. It would be good if they could try and align the sound as well. The next one is cot. K, O, T. I'm using the joint writing. It's the best way to learn to write the words, to spell the words, but any other type, print writing is also fine. The next one is hot, top, and so on. Now here, purposely, I made a mistake. I wrote top with B at the end, which could be a case for a dyslexic child. We need to ensure that all the words are checked after they're written and spelled correctly. Try not to tell the child, but kind of prompt them towards the sound that is not spelled correctly, and hopefully they'll be able to correct it themselves. If not, then you will have to tell them what is wrong. They can then erase it, so there are not too many crossings, and you've got the top. And so on, you're going to go through all the 10 words. Once they are all written and sounded out as they are written, you then pull the sound using a red pen. You go over the sound and say it at the same time. Obviously, the child is doing that. O, 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 and O. Once that's done, we will have a little break to do a do something exercise. A do something exercise is a multisensory exercise where you use as many senses as possible to try to get the pattern kind of ingrained in the memory. So for this one, I chose a dog and the box. It's multisensory because you can touch the dog, you can play with it, you can also see it, you can say it, you can hear the sound of the box and feel the fluffiness of the dog. So you've got a dog that sat on top of the box. You can take a picture of it and put it in the exercise book later. It's not necessary, but it could kind of trigger the memory for the next lessons. Another way is just to get it, a set of words molded using plasticine or drawn on a piece of paper. It's really up to you how you play this part. Once this part is completed, we are going to make up a sentence. Ideally, a child should try and make up one sentence using a set of the words. I'm going to go for the easy one. A dog sat on top of the box. I need to say it, memorize it, and then write it down, saying it and sounding it out at the same time. So I can put the dog sat on top of the box. Let's ensure that the punctuation is in place. So let's check out the capital letters, the full stop, and then go over the pattern. So let's say that I've got O for dog, O for on, and O for top. If the child misses a pattern and misses a word, you need to prompt them again. There's one more word missing. Try to identify it. They read it again. The dog sat on top of the box. Oh, I've got my word box that I forgot. And then the check is complete. You can then dictate or try to make the child to come up with another sentence. 1 to 2 sentences are fine. And the last part is the trigger card. A trigger card is a post-it note. On one side, you put the sound, just short O, and on the other side, a representation of that sound in one of the words from the list. I drew a dog or something that tries to look like a dog, and that trigger card you keep for the following sessions. So from the previous session, I had sound A for cat. So the way it works is, for this lesson, at the beginning I would show them the word, the picture of the cat, and ask them what is that sound, and they will hopefully guess that the sound was A, short A. And then the next lesson you will show them the first trigger card, then you will show them the second trigger card, and then you will introduce the sound for the third lesson. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you find it useful. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and good luck with today's sound. Thank you.